Yo. You are rocking with the fresh. It's the Kruze review on 4 I Fly and TP. Yeah, man, I was supposed to, hold up. Matter of fact, let me do something real quick for bro. Let me give a proper intro. See if bro know where we going with this.
Sound like one of them ghost fakes in the movie. Oh.
Sound like me. I'm on the show now. I got the blow now. You want up now? You can come out. I'm on the low now. I got the case of mother. The old times tell me slow down. See they know now.
Yeah, man, we did a lot of head bopping with this joint right here. Yeah. Classic right there, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw that in on the way over here or whatnot. But yeah, not to say too much, but not to say too less, you know. It's been a hot second or whatever. We got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro is a family man now. So, you know what I'm saying? He understands, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, he's not single no more, you know what I'm saying? he ain't got one of these yet, but he ain't single no more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, straight up. Don't be hitting the Gmail up with that, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, send the music in. Right. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We be taking our time now. In 2024, we're gonna take our time, you know, and we're gonna do like the most important. So, you know, don't think that, you know, just because you ain't seeing us, because you still gonna see us, you know, straight up. You know, you still gonna see a lot. But just know, you know, it's other stuff going on. But like I said, not to say too much, but not to say too less. You know, we back with it. We got a good entry coming in. A Kruze review cousin. I think last time I was on here, or we was on here, we was talking about another cousin. Now you know what I'm saying, we got to dip down from, you know, our cousin up north and go to our Kruze review cousin in the south. Yeah. You know, we got a lot of family up here. Shout out Bad Seed, shout out Aguilar. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, when we go down, y'all pretty much know what we talking about, you know. 2 up, 2 down. Talking about our Kruze review cuzzo. Tell them who the cuzzo is, bro.
Childz, man.
Yeah, what up? Hey, man, we need some more merch, man. I don't even know what I did with my t-shirt, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, cuzzo. It might have got lost in translation and, you know what I'm saying, when I moved. I would, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Hold up. Matter of fact, I'm speaking about families and stuff. You know, I got older daughters, so one of them might have stole it. I'm gonna put it on them. I ain't even gonna put it on myself. They be going in my closet when I'm not looking, when I'm not around, and I don't know with these teenage girls. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's either the sweatshirts or the t-shirts right now is popular with teenage girls. Don't think, you know, it used to be wifey, but yeah, these teenage girls, I don't know. The t-shirts is becoming mighty popular. You know what I'm saying? I just found out going OT that I was going through the closet, ripping through my stuff looking for some undershirts, and I ain't even got none. I'm like, what happened to all my undershirts?
Oh, man.
Straight up. So, it be these daughters. So I'm going to put it on them, cuzzo, straight up. But anyway, we need some more merch, man. But yeah, tell them what cuzzo sent in, bro.
Well, he's got a new project, man. I believe it's 9 tracks. The name of it is Hollows.
Yeah.
And 2 of those records we previously reviewed. I think one on a 1-track review we done, then I think the other one on the Battle of the Bangers. So
yeah, we did.
We ain't gonna do those. So
yeah, we did.
We gonna do the other 7.
Yeah.
On a particular album.
Yeah,
so,
and it's right on time because we usually do the K7. You know what I'm saying, for the unsigned.
No,
but
the 5.
The 5, yeah, we do the 5, we do the 7, you know what I'm saying? We do the 7 picks or whatever. But I was saying that in essence of, even though Cuzzo's not signed, we don't treat Cuzzo like he's unsigned. So we've always done the 7 since we've been doing Cuzzo. So it's right on time, so it adds up, it worked out perfectly. But like bro said, we just gonna blaze through these tracks, and we gonna give a full review or whatnot, an honest review. A lot of people, man, it's a lot of yes men when it comes to these A&Rs nowadays. Nowadays the label for A&Rs is your homeboy, somebody you grew up with. Might be your brother, might be your cousin or whatever. They not giving their honest opinion or whatnot. We ain't that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give a full honest opinion, whether, it's rocking, whether it's knocking, or you just need to throw it out the window, or whatnot, and old stocking. I ain't even mean for those to rhyme. I was just, that's just what it is, man. But I just wanted to put that out there because it's a lot of suckers, man, out here, that's around people, giving the okay when it should be a automatic no. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's people on a money trail nowadays, man. Entourages used to have, like, used to be a bunch of homeboys, but it used to be some women inside of it somewhere. It used to be some groupies. Now it ain't even no more groupies. It's just, you know what I'm saying? When did homeboys become the groupies? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But in the midst of this review, we're gonna talk about some other stuff because I got a chance to listen to Cuzzo's work. And I'm gonna throw some other stuff in there as well as bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get to it. So anyway, like I said, let's get to it, bro.
Yeah.
So interesting name when I seen it. The title, it kind of threw me for a loop because it was just different, and it's like being, you don't really get too many one-word titles for albums, so I thought that was actually dope, and then when I listened to the records, I don't know, man, I could kind of understand it, but maybe my understanding ain't really what it was anyway. But we'll see. So let's go into this first. We just gonna go down the line, like bro said, with the songs that we did for the Battle of the Bangers, and then the other one we won't play. So yeah, let's just go down the line, bro.
Yeah. So we gonna get into the first track. It's called Interview with the Love.
So what do you see with your brand in the near future?
I see, but what I want to be is known as a love mogul. I know it's funny. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
Oh wow! All right.
But that's what I feel like I can do through the music, through the clothes, So if I
Fine. So that's your overall goal for.
oh no.
The universe be talking. I know how it do. When a nigga want it, the choice is on you. Don't be caught in the moment. Hey, shout out to the crew, man. We made this shit normal. Took my stage name, nigga, made that shit formal. If you ain't fucking with me, then this shit ain't for you. Budget in the green, this conversation ain't gonna bore you.
Yeah, by the title, when I first seen the title, man, you know, the first thing that come to your mind is, you know, you thinking about like some type of love song with a woman or something like that.
Yeah.
But then when you listen to the record, you know, he's talking about you know, the love of the game, the love of hip hop and music, you know. And this record is very similar to some of the other start out records he's done in the past, you know. So I can see the similarities to the very introspective type of I guess your intro record on this project. I think the last one we done was the JV3 project. I can't remember the title of that first record, but you know, the subject matter is basically kind of, you know, very similar. You know, he's just kind of reflecting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I think everything was solid, man. The production on it, you know, it gave you that good car listening rider type vibe, but his subject matter was still, you know, he was talking about something. He was reflecting. It just wasn't a bunch of, you know, gibberish and jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give this record probably, I go so far as like a 8.8.
Yeah.
Start off.
Give me 5 years, I see a bill in my savings. If we gon' take it back, let's take it back to the basics. I started out the trunk, you can tell it did amazing. Man, I know what love is, and when a nigga hate, shit don't even matter. You gon' fuck with this great shit.
Solid, man, very solid.
Yeah, I thought it was very solid as well. I'm gonna use one word with this intro: perspective. Had a really detailed perspective to it. I like the initial interview kind of catch. That was dope.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't just like with one, you know, it just started off with a female, which was dope. And then, you know, I went to, you know, another interviewer, which was a male. I thought that was dope, you know. That right there is an attention grabber because, you know, it has a concept, and you don't hear too many concepts being used in, you know, EPs and albums nowadays, especially from, you know, unsigned people, you know. So that right there was dope, you know. Doesn't take away from the clearness of the engineering and the sound very, very clear. That was very dope, cuzzo, very dope, you know. You've always done a great job with that. But, you know, I think, in, you know, my opinion, for somebody that's never heard, you know, Childz as an artist, I think this would be an automatic attention grabber because of the concept. So, you know, gotta give detail and attention to that automatically. You know, I would definitely go, you know, with the 8.9, if not a 9.0, just off of that.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
So let's get into this next record, Hov versus 50, featuring Val Underwood.
recorder is back. Hold this home, you gotta hold your own. I've been solid all my life. About time I expose these clones. Spooky out here. This shit Game of Thrones. I just wanna see my squad looking good like a big meat. I've been going hard, it's about time for some big teams. Trying to feel like Kobe Bryant on his 5th ring. They said I couldn't, them type of words tempt me. You with me or not? Every nigga thinking they gon' get me, you got it.
I like the attention grab of the title of the record, Ho versus 50, man. It's like, that's like some barbershop talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when 50 finally got to that superstar level, and you know, he was right there with Hov.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know that conversation always came up between Jay-Z and 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, before then with the what's the record? It's Hot, It's Hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z threw the line out.
Yeah.
I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? You know?
Yeah.
And I remember on the mixtapes, you know, 50 throwing his shots. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think that was a good concept to go with. The actual production, I can see this is something 50 or Jay-Z could be rhyming over, you know. And I kind of like how Val Underwood kind of flipped the 21 questions at the end of the you know, the record.
I just wanna feel and hit the spot. Roll up with your girl, we getting hot. Like it's style and your style, let's take a ride. You don't know how it feel when you're next to me.
You know, I think that was a pretty dope idea to do that. I mean, no takeaways. I think the engineering did a great job. You know, as you know, we in the whip. You know, it sounded great in the speakers. So I will probably give this record around the same. If I drop it any lower, I'll say an 8.7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the, you know, the opinionated range of, you know, his thought of what, you know, he believes is, you know, 50 verse Jay, you know, Jay verse 50. You know, I like that. I like the attention grabber, like what you mentioned as far as the title, because it definitely was an attention grabber. I thought it might have been on some, meth verse Chef type stuff at first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, that's what I thought. But I like that it wasn't. I like that it was different. You know, it's definitely a barbershop conversation. Definitely. You know, like you said, since when it's hot, when Jay, you know, threw that line or whatever. And, you know, especially even now that, you know, neither one of them is really dropping anything present, but you know, they're still making their presence felt, you know, against each other. I guess, you know,
on the mogul, the business side.
Yeah, on the business side, you know. Yeah. It's funny because, you know, a lot of people see 50 as being a bully when it comes to Jay. You know, there's a video of a old, you know, concert, I think where T.I. was on stage.
Oh, I seen that, yeah.
You know, and 50 was running around and Jay was kind of irritated or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it later in another segment, you know. But you know, a lot of people don't detail it, and I was actually talking to my wife about it because this past week, you know, the Grammys came out and there was a Grammy speech, and you know, my wife was saying some things about, you know, what Jay was saying. And you know, my wife, she's a big Jay-Z fan, but she was like, "What do you think about it?" I'm like, "You don't want to know what I think about it." You know, just Brooklyn being Brooklyn or whatever. But a lot of people, and I talked about this with, you know, some other people that are Jay-Z fans, you know, and you could tell a lot of people when you bring it up, they get hot about it. They don't like my take about Jay-Z. Oh well, I don't care. It is what it is, you know. It ain't me being biased because 50's from Queens, I'm from Queens. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It is what it is. I mean, you know, every New Yorker knows. Every New Yorker knows when, you know, another New Yorker is a for real New Yorker, you know. Because believe it or not, you know, quiet is kept and kept ain't quiet. Every New Yorker ain't grow up in the hood. Every New Yorker ain't street, and just because you grew up in the projects don't make you hood. So I've been asking the question to these Jay-Z fans, and they've been getting upset with me because I'm like, yo, okay, so why is every picture that you can think of Jay doing normal stuff look awkward? I'll let you know that dude, he's not outside like people think he was outside like that. He's not.
Well, shout out to, because I seen this clip, man. Shout out to the dude, name is Seafood. And I had seen this clip recently because they said something about the difference between somebody being hood and somebody being street.
Yeah.
And he broke it down. He's a young dude. But I mean, what he was saying was kind of right. He was like, you know, cats from the hood, they might be from the hood, but they weren't participating in none of the, you know, the crazy stuff, like none of the shootings and none of the fightings. You know what I'm saying? They might be from the hood, but they probably was just getting money, but they wasn't, you know, getting into no crazy shit, you know, situations. But you know, if you a street dude, you outside, you the one that's participating in doing all the, you know, the violence and all the crazy shit.
Exactly. That was a good
so shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out. That was a good perspective to put that in. But you know, a lot of people getting their feelings because, you know, when I was saying that to one Jay-Z fan, he was like, you know, Nas wasn't outside like that either. And I'm like, you really don't know what you're talking about. You just saying that because I'm talking about your man, really. You know, but I'm gonna let you have that if that's what you think, you know. But Nas actually was outside. Nas was robbing people on the trains or whatever. But that's another story for another time or whatever. But I just throw that in there to people, you know, so they could know, like, you know, sometimes, and I've said it quite a few times on here as well, you know, people go with the popular vote on things, and you know, that's cool or whatever. But you know, sometimes when it comes to Jay-Z, people give Jay-Z too much credit, and I think 50 knows that. If 50 plays on that, and it's hilarious, because just like bro said, just, you know what I'm saying, everybody that's hood, you know, ain't street, and everybody that's street ain't hood. You know, you might have done street stuff, you might have done hood stuff, it might be different. You know, but you could tell, like, you know, the difference of the personalities. But if you not understanding what I'm saying, go on YouTube and watch that clip, and you can kind of see what I'm saying. It's hilarious because, you know, it's obvious that 50 irritates Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this too while we on Jay-Z. Shout out to the brother named Love from Marcy. He was one of the brothers that was holding down Prodigy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you seen that.
You shot. I didn't listen to all of it,
but shout out. He had some disdain for Jay-Z too. And he said, you know, why in that particular video.
Absolutely.
So definitely check that out.
Yeah, but not to take away from the song. You know, I thought the song was dope. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their different perspectives, and the reason why I said that is because, you know, when you go to the South, the South, you know, has a different perspective for somebody, you know, from the North that actually, you know, grew up in that era with Jay-Z and 50, you know. Somebody from the West has a different perspective, and it's all cool. It's nothing wrong with having your own perspective of what you think it is. You know, it's all love. It's just like, it's no different from basketball, college, you know, basketball, NBA basketball. It's no different from, you know, NFL football or whatever. You know, everybody has a different perspective towards things, and I thought, as far as that goes, the concept of that was actually dope. Because like I said, when I seen the title, I thought it was gonna be on some, you know, Meth versus Chef type stuff, and then it threw me for a whole different loop. So I thought that was dope. But I would go for this, I would probably go maybe around an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah, around that area with this. Yeah.
Okay.
But the production and everything was phenomenal. Yeah, so let's get into this next record, this number 3. What we got, bro?
The next record is gonna be Prices.
Prices going up, nigga. Prices going up, boy. Yeah, prices going up, nigga. Look, you broke nigga shit out of luck. I came out of nowhere like I hit a plug. They fuck the cred cause they really not gon' give it up. Just pay yourself, the only way that you gon' give a fuck. Can't nobody come out they mouth and say that I switched it up. This one for my rich niggas who ain't rich enough. Hit my...
It's kind of funny how, you know, we had that conversation right before we played this record, being hood and versus being hood versus being street.
Yeah.
And I think this record is a perfect example of that, because I think Childz on this record kept it very hood on this record.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like street, you know. He wasn't talking a bunch of gangster shit, shooting and drilling and all this, but it still had that vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Where he kind of made his version of a street record. You know what I'm saying? But it's hood though, because he wasn't talking a bunch of craziness on there. You know, basically, as the title said, prices going up. Everybody know what that means.
Yeah. Yep.
When the prices is going up. So, but so far as the production on it and the lyrics and everything was on point.
Yeah.
I think I would go with 8.6.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I like the detail of this record because you do a great job with beat switches.
You gotta take the jump. Stop fucking with niggas who ain't never won. These hoes wildin'. Yeah, they love them. Some of my mama's son. I can fuck with you for a little, but then I gotta run them prices up. Prices going up, boy.
You know, technically it's not a beat switch, but technically it is. Because, you know, I like the fact that the beat came in when the chorus came in. That was super dope. That was a dope idea. You don't really hear that too much. You know, then the breakdown was doing the verse, so you know you got to really hear what you were saying. And I don't know if you got it planned or you do have it planned or not or whatever, but yeah, you definitely need to shoot a video to this record, cuz you know what I'm saying? Let me get my Cuzzo A&R bag, you know, right here, you know. I think it'll be a great idea for you to be in a room full of mirrors, kind of talking to yourself with this, you know, like a dark black room with just, you know, just mirrors or whatever. Yeah, man, you know, you need some write-ups, you know where to come to, cuz I got you. You know, I'm just saying, man, it's just the idea when know, I heard this record, it popped up in my head, you know, but you know, this record was the attention grabber for me. You know, this was the one that stood out because, you know, I think this is something that everybody, you know, can reflect on right now as far as, you know, just getting out of the pandemic, you know, coming from, you know, that time to where, you know, we had to kind of dumb down things as far as, you know, our money goes, as far as our living standards go, as far as our, you know, just overall, but everything, you know, it's like now, all right, we in a space to where, you know, hey man, you talking about something, you gotta come with something, you know, it's a lot of people taking a lot of meetings nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we taking a meeting. Look, man, we not going in this meeting without, you know, we not going in there without no Krispy Kreme or no Dunkin' Donuts. We not going in there without no ham finger sandwiches or anything like that. Dang, man, she look like Ernie from Sesame Street. Whew. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. You know, I don't mean to be talking about people, but hey, man,
she threw you off.
Threw me off. Like I said, we come. See, man, that pandemic messed everything up, man. With women, I don't know, man. Women more and more. I don't know if you've been seeing it, bro, but I've been seeing it. Women been coming. They've been coming out like looking like anything. I gotta stop that. Prices going up, cuzzo. Tell them, hey, y'all. I don't care if you run into Kroger's or Publix. Throw something on. That don't mean just because you run into the store right quick, your head just could be everywhere. I gotta cut that out. Prices going up. Like, come on, man. You know, you talk about ain't no good men out here. You think you gonna get a good man looking like that? Shorty just rolled out of bed and went straight in the driver's seat. Right. She ain't grabbed no comb, no nothing. I would have rather seen her with a bonnet on. I would have been okay with that. But straight up, she looked like Bert. She had the hair straight up. Yeah.
And me personally, I don't like the bonnet shit. Looks like a fucking shine cap to me, bro. When you get back to it, I throw that in.
Yeah. She knew it too, cause I looked down like, oh. You ever look at somebody just, My wife gets a kick out of it because I do it all the time. It's like, it just make you want to throw up. Like, no, it ain't. You gotta get that together. But anyway, yeah, man. I thought you did a phenomenal job on this. It was, you know, the quality was clear. You know, your tone was clear. Your words was clear. You know, your message was clear. You know, and you can definitely grab the attention of anybody. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm gonna do this.
He's bagging up.
Yeah, he's backing up because he can't even handle all of that machinery like that. You know, FedEx said prices going up too, cuz I ain't trying to get hit by the FedEx truck back here. But yeah, everything was phenomenal, man. I go with this record a 9.0, but like I said, man, you need to shoot a video with this, something. You know what I'm saying? And this actually let me go back into my A&R bag, cuz let me go into my let me go into my Wall Street bag real quick. This could be a great record for a credit card commercial. Could be a great record for, you know, a Mickey D's commercial, Burger King, you know.
Or some type of car coming out.
Car comes, you know, something. I'm just saying, you know, price is going up. You probably ain't think about that, but it can be, you know. Even if you know a lot of commercials is using a lot of hip hop records, so you know, hey man, that's where the bag's at. So you know, you might want to throw it to MasterCard or you know. discover, or, you know, something like that. It just might be a thought. I'm just saying, you know. Hey man, if you do, just throw your cousin a little something, man. You know, if it happens. I'm just saying, straight up. But yeah. But let's go into this number 4. What we got, bro?
We gonna get into dipping. The next 2 records we actually done before, which is The Game and 350. So
okay,
y'all make sure y'all go back on the channel. I'll probably put them in here, and y'all check those videos out.
Absolutely.
But we gonna get into this record called Dipping.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Left hand. Check. Napkin on my lap, nigga. I can smell a dub. Still out here slanging with the shirts like what a love. I'm in a new bag with a hose, I'm tryna fuck. You ain't playing Childz in the whip or you a pluck. Had a little phase when I was out here in the club. Now I'm chasing bread when you see me in the pub. I don't do this shit for free, dog. I do this for the bud. Still cutting crab, niggas, when this shit ain't adding up.
I definitely love the Houston influence, especially on the chorus, man.
Absolutely.
That was a good idea because you know a lot of times making these records, you don't necessarily have to be the one that's creating the chorus.
Yep.
You know the producer can do that with the the sample or whatever. You know, which is bringing it back to the foundation of hip hop, which y'all don't really recognize that as much anymore, you know. But yeah, this was a dope Kruze record, man.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those Kruze records. I would give it, I go with an 8.7 on this record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro mentioned that he really loved the Houston influence on this record as well as I did. This is definitely a flight record. I think you need one of these, you know, if not 2 of these, to detail in your future projects, because of just to, you know, highlight that, you know, you can go out of town. You know, everything don't gotta be VA for you. You know, you could dip in all cultures, you know, of the states. You know, I think that'll be good for you. You know, I don't know if you had it in mind or whatnot, but you know, even with well, can't think of her name. What was it? Was it Val Underwood?
Yeah, Val Underwood.
Okay, yeah. Even using her, you know, on an R&B kind of vibe. You know, I think, man, it'll be great just for you to experiment right now. And this is just a, you know, idea I'm throwing out. You know, I think it'll be great for you to experiment with her on, you know, Afro beat kind of, you know, R&B type of vibe, man, on a record. I think that'll be a great, you know, vibe for you. I don't know if you thought about it or not, or, you know, somebody has mentioned it, but I think that'll be a great look for you. But definitely need a, you know, a flight record, you know, on your projects, on your future projects. You did a phenomenal job with this one, man. That Houston vibe and that Houston outlook was, you know, phenomenal. To the you know, phenomenal. To the point, if this was the first record I played from somebody, you know, from Texas or whatnot, naturally they would probably think you was probably from somewhere down there. They probably wouldn't even think VA. You know, that's what I'm saying. I think you need one of these, if not 2. you know, just to experiment. But you did a phenomenal job, and whoever engineered it, they did an excellent job as well, man. Great job. I would go with a 9.0 for this record. Yeah. So let's get to this number 5. What we got?
The next record is gonna be Gatorade Showers.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, we way up. Put that on God.
Oh, cause I gotta go. You ain't talking about the nigga by my nose. All this time I'm pitting, then believe I'm getting paid. Yeah, cross me how you cross them niggas, I'ma need my fade. Energy be switching quick when they see me out the way. They don't want these type of problems, I can see it in they face, dawg. Gatorade showers, nigga, all I do is win. I don't care how you get it, nigga, gotta make them ends. You can't have too much money and have too many friends, dawg. The money gon' change you, but it only makes sense. Hold up, run that shit again. You ain't sucking no wet, bitch. All these hoes a trip, but
Yeah, just like bro was saying on the last record.
Incoming call. Press the pickup button to answer.
You got a scam.
Incoming call.
You got a scam call, bro. Yeah, but just like bro was saying, you could take this, you know, record to different places on the last one.
Yeah.
This record, you gotta take it. You already know where I'm going. You gotta take it to a strip club. You take this record to the strip joint.
Yeah.
This is one of those type records right here. This is one of those. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna really tell you to go this route, but if you shoot the video, I'm thinking tip drill. You know?
He's wild.
Not exactly, but you know, this is the vibe that I get from this record. It's a celebration record, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what that is, man. This is a celebration record. This is probably his most up-tempo record on the project, I would say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everything was there, man. I mean, once again, keeping it consistent, man. You know, I give it a strong between the 8.8/9 for this record.
Yeah.
Very dope.
Yeah, man. I like the approach on the record as far as the timing. You know, it wasn't too much. It was just right. It was right there. It was enough. You know, I really like that detail of that. You know, I thought that was an excellent idea. You know, definitely a bounce record. You know, it's a lot of ways you can go with it. You definitely could, you know, go to the strip club. But I like the title of it, Gatorade Showers. You could go Super Bowl with this. You could go, you know, before you run out on the field, before you know, run out on the floor after the team prayer. You know what I'm saying? You know, this could be something thrown in a movie as far as the game goes. You know, could be in the background playing. That could be highlighted and marketed in that direction as well. You know,
It's a locker room record too.
Yeah.
Right after the win.
Absolutely, yeah. Straight up. You know, pop the champagne and shaking the bottle. Yeah, definitely. All of that, you know. Great ideas. But I would go in the same light as bro. I would go with a, you know, 8.9, 9.0 as well. Yeah, I go in that direction. So let's get in what we got, number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah, let's get it.
Steady.
love. New year, all that shit behind us. With love, I don't do designer. Big Jesus, nigga from the 90s. You know the staple, man, Virginia's finest. This shit a jungle, but it ain't hard to find me. I was signing autographs before Collabo signed me. Could've put the pen down, but I wasn't trying. I chose a path where the niggas dying. I'm
I'm light skinned, but you niggas better not ever try me.
Yeah. That was a I like that was a vibe record right there. I like the small details in the production where they had the you know, the DMX what in it. You know, then it had the little scratching, just a little bit, you know.
The secrets to success, nigga, ain't none. Just do your own thing, dog, and make one. Shit ain't been the same. This was little mama. Hey, I'm just telling you how it is. No confusion, little mama. Hey, just
so that was pretty cool on the production aspect. The verses, man, keeping it consistent, man. He was going back into being introspective on it a little bit.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I think a lot of these records on here is very reflective. So you know, but I'll go with a 8.6.
Okay.
About 8.6.
Yeah, this is another shoot a video record, cuz this is a VA, maybe at the beach, a pool party record. You know, you need to have me and bro beside you in some beach chairs. You know what I'm saying? While you spitting your verse, throwing some beach balls at some broads. You know what I'm saying? With some fatties on them. You know what I'm saying? Why you know. Whatnot, you know, just a little idea, you know, straight up, you know, when you do shoot the beat, you know, the Virginia Beach video, me and bro gotta be there, you know, straight up. I'm gonna bring the roses with me, you know what I'm saying, straight up. Yeah, we gotta make that happen, bro. But I think this record is a phenomenally dope record. It's a head bopper. It ain't your typical, you know, like clubby head bopper. I'm gonna give you a idea of what, you know, clubby is when I say that. You know, it ain't your like your head sprung, your LL. You know what that did in the club. You know what I'm saying? But I think it could get that same kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? As far as not as far as the speed goes, but, you know, I think if you was to throw this on, it could get that same kind of vibe as that, you know, now, the 2024 version. You see what I'm saying? You know, because that's more like an up-tempo. This is more like a slower tempo, but just because it's slower doesn't mean that it can't get that same approach. But I think you do well with those approaches. You know what I'm saying? I think you need more of those because you do a great job with that. I would definitely go with an 8.8, 8.9 with this record as well. Everything was there, you know. I mean, you do a great job with the engineering. That's a given. So it ain't even no reason for me to go in that because that's a given. You know, the clarity and everything else. I mean, that's a given as well. So we got this last joint that we gonna play, this number 7 record. What we got, bro?
Next record's gonna be Hollywood.
In your time with people that correct.
Yeah.
Show me your friends and I'll show you the future.
My phone right there.
That's one of your top. It is. Show me your friends.
Look, they pull my cup till it bubble at the rim. Champagne for everything we had to go against, man. Shit was so ugly, but they never see me flinch. I told niggas calm down, just put some trust in the kid, you never know. Cause it ain't popping right away, don't let it go. Same time last year, on the couch I was broke. Out here forcing shit, learn you gotta let it flow. They gon' talk down on you, but you gotta let them know. They don't
I like how he put the Rich Pena on there, man.
Yeah. Dope concept.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that this was a great outro record, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's a lost perspective on making a project is, really focusing on your last record on your project to close out your album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think this was very fitting for this particular project, man. I think he did a great job of closing this out.
Absolutely.
I really don't have a whole lot of detail for this record. It was basically, I guess, keeping it consistent with all the other material, especially with the previous record we played, which was Steady.
Right.
You know, just continue the perspective and the reflection on here. I get this record, I go with a 8.7, 8.8, man.
Yeah, it ain't too much to detail on this record, man. I really like, you know, how it was done, how it was produced. You know, the production was absolutely phenomenal. All the records was, man. But, you know, I like the way that this one went out, you know, definitely. I mean, it is what it is. I probably go with 8.8, 8.99 as well, you know. Definitely, you know, for the next one, cuzzo, man, take some more flights out, man. Show your worth, you know, to, you know, these other time zones. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people probably think that you can just stand on the, you know, Eastern time zone. But a few of these records you stepped off and showed them. You know what I'm saying? I just think we need more of that, you know, for the next one. You know, more Val Underwood. You know, even if she's just talking, just an idea. You know, straight up. But it ain't too much, you know, to put on it, because everything is already there. You know, everything is already there. But phenomenal job. I think for the, you know, the overall project, I probably go with 8.8. I probably go Michael Irvin on it.
Yeah, you read my mind. That's exactly what I was about to say. 8.8.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, done a phenomenal job. You know, I really think, you know, your performance ready. You know, I'm sure you probably done a few shows or whatnot. But even with the performance ready, you know, readiness, I think you could, you know, take some flights on that as well and show them, you know, hey, man, this is, you know, because that's where the bag's at. So, you know, but a lot of these records can be marketed, you know, in different ways, in movies, commercials, you know, TV shows, strip clubs, you know what I'm saying, pool parties or whatnot. It can go, you know, in a lot of directions. So for that is why, you know, I went Michael Irvin for it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, cuzzo, man. You know, it is what it is. You know, we family over here. I believe this is what, the third review we've done for you. Looking forward.
Number 3.
Yeah, looking forward to more. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get you to the city, man. We gotta get you, you know, to the next state over, you know, to the KY, man. You gotta come, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta make something happen. I don't know, for opener or somebody, you know, we gotta make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you in Bad Seed, you know, both of y'all, you know, can come down for a show or whatnot. You know, we gotta make something happen, a collab or something, straight up. But nevertheless, you rocking with the fresh. It's the Kruze Review on 4 I Fly at TP. Yeah, do me a favor, cuzzo. Make a song for bro called No Bonnets. You know what I'm saying? Put Val on the hook or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all could argue against each other or whatnot. Maybe that could be the concept. But yeah, try that one. We out of here, yo. It is.